You can just about see that little elder tree in front. From there down, on that very steep bit of land, we're going to be having some more woodland creation. There's the dog hunting moles, and it's just going to come up to where that pylon is on our land and go down to the stream, which is with the willows up the side of it there that you can see. There's the village in the background. Coming round, this is the bottom edge of our slurry pit, as was. There's our barns, 1, 2, 3 of them, and the wonderful track that James and I worked very hard on at the very beginning when we moved down here, because this was totally inaccessible. You had to come right the way round to get into this part of the land. So this now goes right up to the road past the barn, and if we walk up a bit at this track, it's been rather cold here this morning, as you can see, with frost on the ground. Follow the dog's bottom up the track, and we'll come up to our yard. It's quite hard keeping this camera steady with a baby in a sling and walking under such uneven ground. There's the silage bags that the farmer that's renting our fields currently has taken off, and this end here is basically a weed garden full of weeds, hogweeds and all sorts of interesting things, and under it is quite a large pile of poo. Right then, we're now up on the main yard. So these are our 3 lovely, beautiful specimens of barns and our barn yard, as it were. And then we have the wall and the 3 million gates that we seem to have found in various hedgerows and whatnot. And that is the bottom end of the slurry pit. This is the bit that we're going to have cleared because it's full of water, probably a load of general farming debris, etc. But eventually we hope to punch holes in the concrete base, fill a chunk of it with earth and make it into fruit and vegetable growing space. So, right, this lovely little tin hut here is where we stayed for the first 2 years of owning this house and doing this project. It's cold, flappy in the nights in the wind, and now its residents are mainly comprised of rodent population, rats and mice, but we're storing bits and pieces in here at the moment. If we walk on down this way, this is the bottom end of our yard with our lovely luton that the previous owner left behind. This is the top end of our slurry pit here, and moving over, this is going to be our garden. We started doing bits and pieces with it, but with me being pregnant and having William as a small baby, the garden has kind of got a bit overrun with again hogweed, chickweed, you name it. That's the back of the beautiful tin hut with its oil storage tank. Yep, the back is majority made of black plastic. So when my mum asked how the rats were getting in, I must admit I did have a bit of a laugh. So hopefully in the next year or so this is going to be taken down and we will try and put up a rather nice little cabin, but we shall see. We shall see.
Where's the molies? Where's the molies? Where's the molies?
So we're now at the bottom of the orchard. This is the view back up to the house and the barns and the tin hut. And moving down then, we've got this is the orchard. You can't really see the trees at this time of year really, in amongst the stands of dock and marsh grass that we've got in here at the moment. Again, from that pylon down to this stream you can hear in the background, we're going to have our new plantings of trees. Luckily all the apples have taken that we planted 2 years ago now.
2 years.
So yeah, around then, this is the sort of brambles that we've been dealing with over the other side of the stream. We haven't gotten to that side of the stream just yet. And there's the stream. Basically it comes down the hill, round our neighbour's land and under the road, and then slices its way happily through our land here, which means we've had to punch a hole in the fence and up the top field to be able to get into that field opposite there over the other side of the bank. That's the one that we've been given a grant now to restore to grassland and basically maintain as grassland for the next 5 years.